Hi, my name is Irene Marshall, and I've been helping people get jobs for 20 years, which means I've been looking at resumes for 20 years. I have one that I want to be able to show you, and I want to be able to walk through it so you can understand what the strategies were and how it was set up. So I'm going to set up a screen share because I need to be able to show you, not just tell you. There we go. Okay. So this person, Mary Goldfeder, was what you call a global supply chain director. Now, supply chain means how are you purchasing things all the way from when something starts to be made or grown up until somebody buys it. So she's responsible for buying all the things that the company needs to run the business. And particularly, she can buy things that are overseas. So this first part here, this is positioning her as the executive she is. But then supply chain has different aspects to it. So we wanted to move down to here and show that, she has inventory experience, she has logistics. So this is kind of just drilling down from there. Now we set up a 3-column, it's easy to read, these are keywords, and these are the things that she knows how to do, she knows how to talk about. And I told her she has to have stories for each of these for interviewing. So for example, if I were interviewing her, I could say something like, okay, so tell me a time when, there's a big problem with getting something imported. What was the problem? What did you do? How did you get the things imported into the country? So this is all for storytelling. Now, we also set up industries and then the countries. Different industries need different types of things to be purchased. So if there's a company they're doing manufacturing, she's worked in manufacturing. So even if she goes to a company and they're making different widgets, whatever it is they're making, she still understands the manufacturing process. So she's going to be able to pull forward that experience that she already has. It's also because this global supply chain, she has to be able to find things in all different parts of the world and get them, properly here into the United States. So we wanted to show what they were. And it's really different to work in the UK or Switzerland or India. So she has to know how to be able to, do business with those countries and be able to get what she needs at a good price and everything for her employer. Then we wanted to be able to show some stories. And we just set up 5 of them, and these could be substituted out for different opportunities. We said supply chain strategies, vendor relations, revenue growth. Now this is the most interesting one, move of production from Switzerland to China. So here's the deal. So it was jewelry, it was watches. They were being made in Switzerland, and they needed to bring it over to China. Huge, huge process because they're moving all the production. And her role, because she was responsible for buying everything, for sourcing everything on both the Swiss side and the Chinese side, her role was like really critical and really was in the middle of everything. So she said it was just, challenging to be able to figure out how to do that. So again, if I'm interviewing here, there are a lot of stories that are involved with this whole process. So it's setting it up so that, somebody would be able to ask her about it. So this is an initial profile. And then at the end of the resume, there's another profile. So this one this is her education, this is a certification, affiliations, software she knows. So the initial part up here, this is a profile. Here's another one at the end. And then in the middle, this is her work experience. So this is what her company, that's what they do. This is her job title. These were the dates. So there's really 3 parts to this resume. So I'm going to get back to here then. So it's just an example about how we want to be strategic and really figure out what are the things we want to convey with a resume for somebody who's interested. So if you'd like to have your own resume reviewed, there's no charge. We can set up a consultation. You would go to my website, which is toolsfortransition.com. My name is Irene Marshall. Again, no charge. And I hope to hear back from you. And I hope you send me your resume and we'll talk about it together. Bye-bye.